Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. Today we have, arguably, let's just say this up front, anybody watching the stream, anybody coming in here, Exeggcute is going to be a bottom 3 Pokemon. It's really bad. There's not high hopes. Let's swap over to this screen here. Stats, not that good. 40 base speed, pretty bad. Slow leveling group, awful. One of the worst early games ever that doesn't have to use struggle. Like, it actually has moves to make it through, so it's just not going to be good. And I've been working on this run for a couple of weeks, and I guess we're just gonna do it. It's obvious. I guess obviously, I don't know if that's the right word for this, but it's not. It's gonna be a one and done run. I'm not doing this early game again. Just practicing it 2 or 3 times is. It's been hell. It's been awful. But what we're gonna try to do, like we did with Onyx specifically, like a run like that, like where you know it's not gonna be great, you at least try to make it consistent. So we'll see. So as a result. We're going to be looking at my notes, making sure everything's good to go, but there's still some stuff I don't know. But we got to get these runs done. We got to get all, I want to get, there's a handful of runs we still need to do. Probably about 15 runs we need to redo, so might as well get this done. We got a Alolan Executor coming up, so that's why. McMuffin's too good for this piece of trash. I actually do have a name. Well, I always make up my own names, but we got a name already. Everybody, welcome in. We're about to start. Oh, man, this is not gonna be good. We just keep it ahead of us. The goal here is 5.5 hours. If we can get 5.5 hours or less, with less than 10 resets, I'm happy. So, without further ado, I think it's about time. Let me get a drink of water and let me mentally prepare myself because this one's not good. I hate the move Barrage. It's one of the worst moves in the entire game, and when you get done with this stream and considering that we still got to redo Exeggutor eventually, I've probably done the most Exeggcute and Exeggutor runs ever. So, you know, let's just get it over with. It is what it is. Let's start. Okay. So, the problem, we already went over it. 40 base speed, slow leveling group, abysmal learn set that we'll see in just a second. So we're picking up all the potions. And let's just get through. We can hope we have to beat Brock around that 1 hour mark. Hopefully not too much longer than that. Maybe an hour 20. I don't know. I haven't tested this run on ×3 speed yet, so I don't know. I've only tested this run on ×4 speed because it's just not that good. So Barrage, Hypnosis, Coin Flip Luck. Our name today is pretty good, Egolus, you know. So hopefully we don't lose. If we lose this, I'm gonna have to restart the run. We've missed every Hypnosis so far. Hopefully it just stays asleep and we just get out of here. Okay, not good, you know. I mean, you can look at the learn set on the screen. We got the Barrage, brother. It's gonna be a long day of Barrage. If you don't know why Exeggute's one of the worst Pokemon, sit back. Now, on the other side of things, while we're going through this very, very slow early game, we can talk about some changes I made to my base ROM. Just for the sake of stream viewing, I have eliminated when you're poisoned and the screen ticks every 4 frames. I've eliminated that, and today we'll get to see Rock Tunnel not actually be dark, because I mean it's long overdue. I can't remember the name. Somebody was talking to me about it in the comments, and the comment put me in the right direction for it, but it wasn't correct because it didn't work with the randomizer, so I did some other stuff. But those are some changes we'll see today in the base ROM. No, Barrage is not. Barrage is awful. Okay, we do have a random catch tutorial. It is Venonat today. So, you guys know me. I love my light years blackout grinding, but it's not great on Exeggcute. It's pretty poor, and you actually have to get lucky to even make it like a decent amount. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip these trainers for now. Hope we don't get too many encounters, because we don't want to fight anything right now. I don't want any. I want the most experience I could possibly get on this light years grinding. Okay, that's pretty good. No encounters right there, but we're going to get plenty of encounters later. We'll drop our first save here. This shouldn't be too bad. Like a lot of the games, hey, how's it going, man? Like a lot of these, it's gonna be Hypnosis, a lot of Sleep Block. You can see how little damage we're doing, you know. I mean, let's be honest, the best move it gets, period, is Psychic. About the only move it really gets. So we just, you know, you could see here how limiting Barrage is. Like, we haven't fought anything. We're down to 7 or 6 uses now. So Barrage is just extremely limiting, and we'll see that. So this early game, this is where everything's gonna come together to really add up to a lot of time. Okay, we're a fresh level 63 bunch of eggs. We're gonna blackout grind as much as we possibly can. 1 Pokeball because we're in Pokemon Yellow. And then we're just gonna spend all our money because we're gonna black out a couple of times. Antidotes because people love putting these eggs under poison status. And the first couple of light years grinding is gonna be the toughest. It could actually cost us a reset, so we'll see. I've already got it. I mean, when you're watching these runs, they're already practiced. I might need to put this thing to sleep. Uh-oh. Okay. Success. We want to lose on the Sentry. If you don't know what blackout grinding is, you want to lose intentionally. Trainers get 50% more experience, so it's a lot more efficient. I'll save here, and I'll eventually just start making save states just to make it a little quicker. What shiny Pokemon did you get? Wurmple? I think we could just outpace it. I mean, I'm all in at this point. I mean, Bide has its uses, but you don't have to use it ever. Or some runs do need to use it, but it's not like a level up move that you're stuck with forever. Like if you only had Bide, it would just be awful. Rayquaza, did you reset 4,200 times? Okay. Now, the best we could probably do, I think, once we start getting to... Because we have no way to control this spot. We've seen in other runs where, like, you know, you can use Leer and just let it waste turns to get you low. You can see that I'm already kind of threatening to beat this thing. So the best case scenario is level 10 on this blackout grinding. That's the best case scenario. Nice. I thought it would at least take him 420. Missing barrages is okay in this situation. We just want to get as much. The more experience you can get here, the better your time's gonna be. But this is where you'll get lucky. Like, there'll be so many times in the run where I'll just get unlucky, I bet. But right now, I bet I'm going to get all the, like, 5-turn critical hit barrages. I'm not going to miss any. And then later, it's going to be bad. This is going to be the slowest part of the game, just the Brock split. This is one of the main reasons we're moving to yellow today. A critical hit, thank God. Okay, if I get one more, it doesn't matter. At this point, I'm fine. Whenever I beat this trainer, I'm fine. I can't really do much about it. I mean, you know how it is. Every Pokemon, every trainer probably feels bad after some runs. Like, we're using bad Pokemon and we eventually just win. Excellent. I would love this to get really unlucky and get to like level 11. I've never made it to level 11 doing this. Level 10's like the best consolation you can get for this. Yeah, we smoked that Diglett, so I don't know. I don't know if the Sandshrew can put out enough damage to beat us this time. Level 10 with the damage rounding threshold, like, it's just too much for this trainer to overcome. I'm gonna be cheeky and I'm gonna try to just mess with Hypnosis. Like, if I get some Hypnosis miss, yeah, like that. Okay. I would love to keep this going. Okay. We'll do this a couple times. We'll do the same thing. I could just get lucky on hypnosis. I mean, this is like the only time you'd ever just want to miss. I think I could just straight up lose this one without having to throw it. I'm gonna burn through some hypnosises here just to... am I gonna hit every single one? Jesus Christ. I really want this thing to knock me out. There you go. Okay, we actually make it up to level 11 this time. This could be a breakthrough for the eggs. This could be a historical Exeggutor run. Yeah, let me use buy. Let me ask Brock if I can borrow it real quick. Oh, we're not gonna hit hypnosis when we actually need it. That's for sure. This is going really good, actually. This is the best string of light years grinding I've ever done. I have it in my notes right now that you'll be, I think in my exact notes right here, they say, you'll be lucky to get level 10 doing blackout grinding. So this really could save a lot of time in the long term. But we're not even close to where we need to be, fellas. Barrage misses, that's what I want to see. I don't know if we can... Okay, just stop hitting, please. I've never seen hypnosis hit this many times. We might be able to make it at level 12. That's exciting. That's about the most excitement you're going to get out of an Exeggcute run. I just wonder, just like the state of this run, how awful the early game is. I wonder how bad it's actually going to be when I string everything together, because I've been using different save files to practice various parts of the run because it's just so bad. I'll give it one more chance, because I really don't want to miss this experience here, because it's going to be when we're grinding level 3 Caterpies. Magikarp can't beat the game, so it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I wonder how much time this could actually save, though. I'm interested to see. Like, I'm playing it good. Yeah, we're done. Okay. Level 12, 331 remaining. That's about as good as you can hope for. It's 2 levels, which is kind of a lot in the slow leveling group. God-awful leveling group. So I guess we just start the backtrack. I'm actually just going to grind here for a minute. And what's bad is that I want to... Of course, I can't get Hypnosis to stick. We're gonna have to grind wild Pokemon. I just missed... How many barrages can you miss in a row? Did you guys see that? It almost made my brain hemorrhage just from looking at it. There's a few Pokemon like this, like I missed the first Hypnosis or whatever. It woke up and then it used Harden. Like, okay, we're good. We're not gonna throw Barrage on a hardened Metapod. I don't know exactly what I need, but I do know I want to be level 13 right here just before I backtrack and get all the trainers. I'm using Hypnosis mainly because struggle strats are a little bit faster. It's just a better move than Barrage. Barrage is awful. We bought a lot of potions, we might as well use them. So I'm using Hypnosis so that I don't have to just do whatever. I'll waste a few Hypnosises here and then we'll just run. No point in using Barrage when it has, you know, +3 defense. It's just awful. So try to even them out a little bit. We're 173 away from level 13. I just missed all my barrages. Man, hopefully that doesn't translate over into the run. Okay. You can notice the Exeggcute hurt sprite, which is pretty good. The faint sprite pretty good. You probably already seen them on the light years trainer, but I didn't say anything about them. Very weird. You have to animate like 5 different eggs. Did I mess up? No. I'm getting level 13 here. So don't be too stingy with your potions. And we'll see what we got left over. Yikers, I'm gonna run from this. I can't escape. Okay. Without hypnosis, sand attack, don't do it. Okay, level 13. Let's go heal. We'll start to pick up these trainers. And what's so bad about Barrage, like there are 4 trainers in Viridian Forest and Yellow version that I can take on. And Barrage will not last through all of them. As much as I would absolutely love to fight wild Pokemon right here, I need every ounce of PP that I can get. Thanks, Travis. The Charmander one last week was... it wasn't as good as the other ones, but... I've been using the, if you didn't know, in Gen 2, Pokemon Gold and Silver, they had different sprites. Crystal kind of corrected the colors and took the best sprites and animated them. But Silver often has different sprites that you don't really get to see a lot. So I've been using a lot of Silver sprites for my overlays for the past few months. Okay, let's just take on this guy. Forgot to save. I made a save state, though. Hypnosis for the same exact reason. Just you got to use these moves equally so that when you get to struggle strats, you don't have to just sit there and use hypnosis 17 times. It's slow, it's painful, but that's what Exegcute's all about. I'm actually going to skip this guy, and we're going to take on this guy that has much weaker Pokemon. This Pokemon's bad. I'm not like... We'll get to it eventually, like after I get a few more streams out, get all of my videos set up, and I, take my break. We'll get to like a graded tier system eventually. And needless to say, I predict, my early predictions here is that Exeggcute will have a rating around 15 to 20 out of 100. Okay, Growl is on the table here. You don't want to get growled. Please, God. Okay, thank you. Growl is a little parting gift. Thank you, Nidoran. Man, if this is like any indication of how this game's gonna go, I'm missing so many times. Like it's gonna be a complete slog. Okay. With 1 Barrage left, I'm okay with going to heal. We'll just go down here and then we'll backtrack the other way. We have a very, very, very specific number that we want to hit. Level 15 is enough to speed tie the Onix. That's not good enough. You really want to outspeed it, so I need to hit level 16. And just to save a little bit of time, I'm going to hit level 16 when I level up past the Geodude. When the Geodude experience kicks in, I'll level up onto that and I'll outspeed the Onix. Okay. This is gonna be awful. I'm just missing so many times, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna put it to sleep again. And now it's got like 3 hardens on it. What were they thinking? It makes me so upset that somebody made Exeggcute. First of all, they made Exeggcute. There you go. That's all you need to know. And then they were like, Barrage, that's its signature move. It's a pretty good signature move. I mean, every Fury attack is Barrage on steroids. It's awful. This is a god-awful, garbage, piece of crap move, and I hate it. I've been dreading the stream, but when I made my Alolan Exeggutor video in the intro, I put in that I did an Exeggcute stream to force myself to do it, because I've been like, God, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I redid my routing software to have new labels for everything. And this run, I started working on this run before I did that. So I'm using like old software for the routing. So I've been working on this for quite a bit. No, I'm not going to use Egg Bomb. I'd rather use Double Edge. I would take 25% recoil damage over 25% less accuracy. Egg Bomb's an awful move too. 75% accuracy. Get it out of my face. Okay, we're gonna run from this. What's so baffling about Exeggcute is, you know, we've played Bellsprout. I got some oddish footage I'm gonna make into a video, but those Pokemon learn Sleep Powder decently early. Like, you can get them pretty early. I'll just catch this actually. And it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. They get Sleep Powder kind of early. Why do we get Sleep Powder at level 48? Like, it's only good for like 5 or 6 battles. We don't even learn Mega Drain. Don't get me started on Exeggcute. If you do a no TM run of Exeggcute and like this isn't your job, like you don't get, like, it's not your full-time sole monetary income doing Pokemon videos, you're a psychopath. You're fucking Ted Bundy, you're Dahmer. You're probably zombifying people from the club in your room if you do that. I don't think we can reach what we need to reach, so there's no point in struggle stratting at the moment, I don't think. What do you do for fun? Oh, I play Generation 1 Exeggcute no TM runs. Sand Attack, I'm out. Why can't it learn D? You're gonna have to, I don't know what you're, just use the full word. We got 3 barrages left. Then we can start to struggle a little bit. I don't really know my ranges that well here. I don't know. Call up Miyamoto or whoever made the games. Call up Game Freak and ask them. Hey, I was wondering about this game you made 26 years ago. Why are the learn sets bad? They're all bad. Why can't a lot of stuff learn a lot of stuff? It's because they didn't put any thought into the learn set. Because they never thought people would do solo runs. That's why. We got a little bit to go. We're at an hour 4. This is, I mean, you can quickly see why this is the bulk of the game right here. But, I mean, we're going to be doing these same barrage strategies until after Rock Tunnel. So, barrage isn't getting any stronger. We're actually very strong compared to the content we're doing right now. And it's just going to, since we're in the slow leveling group, it's just going to catch up to us. And it's going to get so bad. Weedle's improbable. Weedle solo run in a legitimate way is not possible. It's improbable. You have a better chance of going out and winning the lottery. Anybody who's ever done a Weedle solo run video, they either use items or, and even then, it's really not that possible. Or they use save states or something like that. It's not, Weedle is not a realistic solo run. Do the math. You only have 56 uses of Poison Sting. Agatha has Pokemon, most of her Pokemon double resist poison. And mathematically, even if you crit 70% of the time, mathematically, you just couldn't do it. I mean, Psychic's irrelevant. It's gonna be bad. Zubat's probably better than this Pokemon. I'll say that. But we'll know. I'm not gonna redo Zubat right now. Eventually we will. I'm assuming I took a sand attack, so we're just gonna run. We're kind of close. Damn, they had the internet. Bruno GPT, they had the internet back in a day and age before the internet was even out. Okay. I don't know if I can struggle for this final bit of experience that I need, but we're gonna find out. That's a good start. I don't think I can make it. I would love to, but you're gonna see quickly that wasting a minute on Execcute's not gonna matter. We're getting close. We need to be at least 177 experience away. I'm getting some pretty good moves. Hopefully I don't take a sand attack. A crit will work there. We have a 7.8% chance to crit, so that's pretty lucky. Okay, we're getting close. The problem with that sentence is that they wasn't even $1 million company back then. Like, that was like their first game. Like, they didn't know what Pokemon was gonna become. One more. We've done it, boys. Now we just hope we get good Brock luck. Not a guaranteed battle by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, I made the save. I made a save state too. I'm probably just gonna load the save state. Hope I got fate. All you can do on Geodude is just Barrage. Did I just miss 2 times in a row? 3 times in a row? This might be a loss because I'm losing too much HP. Because the late game's not bad for Execute. Like, I could probably one-shot the Elite Four. And the other reason why I put Execute in this this version is because, please hit the Hypnosis, Jesus. Mimic so much better in yellow version. No way I'm ever gonna be able to do this. I might as well just save myself the pain and suffering and just go ahead and reset. You know what? We will. That's a reset, boys. Ideally, you'd be about 30-ish HP going into the Onyx. But it looks like we're going to get all 2-hit barrages and we're going to miss. This one's actually a pretty consistent battle in practice. Like, believe it or not. But for some reason, I don't know what it is, guys. When you start streaming, everything feels so bad. If I get below... I'm resetting. I'm not even going to waste my time. Yes. But if he uses Bide, he doesn't use the full heal. A weird interaction. It's so annoying because I'm not redoing this run. This will be the last time we ever see an Execute run ever in the history of my channel. And it's just like, I had everything planned out and it's like, well, I mean, I could probably get through this early game with like 5 resets. Brock, pretty consistent doing it this way. But now I'm having like the most trouble I've ever had in my life on Brock. Like I'm fighting for my life now. Every barrage is a 2-hit. Now we outspeed the Onyx. And now we just got to get... not even lucky. Just some modicum of just consistency. Okay, so since he has Bite on, he'll just stay asleep until he wakes up. And then he'll use the full heal. So, little trick. Brock's Bite AI is weird. Bite in general is weird. And if you can get it to stick like that, like he'll never use the full heal. Now the problem is, as you can see, is that we are sitting at 2 barrages left, so we're gonna have to go into struggle strats. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, I missed the attack. That's so Exeggcute. There we go. Boom. Is Sleep Seed even a Gen 2 move? Or you just mean like Leech Seed? Okay, I am actually going to buy 5 more potions. And now the whole world is opened up to us. Oh, sleep plus Leech Seed. I mean, that sounds like a very slow strat. I think Execcute's still going to be awful in a Gen 2 run. We'll never find out. I'll never do a Gen 2 Exeggcute run. Oh my god, go to sleep. Okay. We got our speed lowered, but now we actually get a badge boost from it. So things are looking up. We're weak to poison, so we don't want to mess with this thing. It's only torture for the first like 3.5 hours. Alright, and then it becomes like an actual decent Pokemon after just a little bit more grinding. And again, if you're wondering why the swap to yellow version, you gotta take a look at the totality of the time. Like, you test out both versions. The end game is insignificant for Exeggcute. All of Execcute's huge problems are the early game. And it doesn't help. It actually makes it way worse. Level 16 to beat Brock? Not consistently. Maybe if you just don't cover resets or anything like that. I'm down to 7 barrages. I'll just let the music take over. Now, the main reason I have not learned Bide yet is because I don't want to have to return to heal. And if I have to, I can just use Struggle on this last bug catcher. I'm going to be saving a lot because Exeggcute. Jesse, are you being sarcastic because Gen 2 hates grass tops? Well, you probably are being sarcastic, so let me not take it serious. We've already caught our flyer. We'll heal here. Now this, to me, there's going to be a few spots in the game where you really see Barrage like for what it is, like at its absolute worst. This is one of them. There's no way I could grind a little bit. Oh, I got no encounters there though. That's pretty good actually. You don't see that too often. I probably could have learned Bide, but I mean, let's be honest, like a Bide after doing a couple of tackles is not that great. So I have a different solution for this. Screech, badge boost. I think he's being sarcastic. I mean, the first gym leader's flying and the second gym leader's bug. Like, and then the rival resist it. Okay, guys, we got to use this escape rope. And it's like, hey, why use the escape rope now? Because missing 4 PP of Barrage is enough to throw you into a deep depression and not be able to beat Mount Moon. And we're going to see that same kind of strategy where I have to backtrack out of stuff because of PP. We're going to see that at least 3 times. No, Nugget Bridge is going to be even worse. Nugget Bridge has, and I'll say it again, I've said it 1,000,000 times, Nugget Bridge has the single highest cluster of mandatory battles in the entire game. Yeah, Faulkner might not be the biggest problem, but it's still a grass type issue. I didn't say one was better than the other. We'll never find out. Maybe somebody else will do an Exeggcute run in Pokemon Crystal for you guys, but it's not going to be me. That doesn't sound fun, and the #1 rule for me, gotta have fun. I've been dreading this day for a while, doing this stream. Like I said, I put it in the script for the next video, so I was like, well, I gotta do it. Yeah, and even the rival after Bugsy starts off with a Ghastly, so it double resists grass as well, so depending on the grass type. With steel typing resisting grass too. Grass is not a great type in Gen 2. I found, since I've been playing a lot of Crystal, I feel like Whitney's like super overrated. Like I rarely have problems with Whitney. I don't know if I can do this. I might have to backtrack. With 6 barrages only, I don't know if this is possible. If I got leered a few times and I could if the Meowth growls me, I might reset, but this could be a huge time loss. Okay, so we're gonna have to use Hypnosis a ton on this thing and hope it doesn't get any like big smogs on us or something. Okay, we did it. That was a real clincher of a battle. Why would a Alolan Exeggutor have Barrage? Or rather, why would I custom make Alolan Exeggutor to be as bad as the other ones? Okay, we are going to learn Fighterino. One positive about Exeggcute, it can go straight to Misty. Now this Goldeen only has Peck. You know how this goes. I would say that if the Parasect race wasn't such a myth that's never going to come out, we'd probably be able to see it, but one of the worst trainers. We did not have a good run here. Hopefully it just stays asleep and we just hit our barrages a few more times. I think we're pretty grand right now. I'm gonna see if I can just bide through this. There's gonna be a couple of battles where I'm just gonna bide through them. I think we could just bide through this. I'd probably rather just put this to sleep. Because yellow version Misty has Harden, uses the X defend like we just seen. I'm gonna miss a bunch of barrages and it's gonna wake up immediately on turn 1. It's gonna feel really good. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this. Okay, we started off. Okay, we're done. We're just biding. Okay. Fine. This is fine. Don't poor Exeggcute, this little piece of garbage. It deserves no sympathy. It's absolutely awful. Poor me for having to play through this. Well, I'm so glad it crit on that tackle before it even got my bite off. Oh, it feels so good. Now that's a lot of damage. I'm not going to be able to withstand much more though. No, I should have played that a little different. I don't care. I don't care if we have 13 million resets here. We're just going to get through this run and I'm going to be done with it. I don't care. We got it planned out. I'm tempted just to rage reset because I missed 4 hypnosises in a row, and as soon as I hit it, it woke up immediately. Okay. Very simple strategy. It crits every time it crits on a tackle. Let me just stop talking for a second. Oh, wow. We did it. Am I still watching the playlist that I just started like 30 minutes ago? God. Is there a setting on YouTube where you can say, hey, stop pausing the playlist to ask if I'm still watching? I'm about to take them off. I'm about to just rip the songs off of YouTube and just make my own thing. Okay, so now we're not done. That was the easy part. We still had 2 resets. That was the easy part. Okay, we get growled, it's fight over. Might as well be fight over. We just took an obscene amount of damage. There's no strategy to this fight. It's just, hey, can you put it to sleep? And can you avoid the annoying status conditions? So far, so good. I'm very tempted to use Bide on Rattata, but I'm afraid it'll just outright kill me. Let's do it. That was so underwhelming. Please hit the barrage. Just hit the barrage. You know, Exeggcute would be a pretty good Pokemon. I'm out of... Look, guys. I'm out of PP. I have to concede this battle. Well, I don't know what you expected from Exeggcute, but you need to alter those expectations. Okay. Oh my god. I didn't think I would be so annoyed by this run, but I'm annoyed. Growl, you know what, guys? I'm going to reset immediately. Bullet Seed would significantly speed up. I'm almost tempted just to reset. Considering that it woke up immediately, I'm double Growl. Let's reset. How about that? I should just reset 4 more times just for good measure. Yeah, Eevee's so overpowered. Did you see the way Eevee beat that Exeggcute? Dude, Exegcute's so strong and Eevee beat it. Oh my god. There we go. That's 3 sand attacks. There's only one thing that we can do in this situation. Or you gotta be... This has gotta be a fucking joke. Just kill me. Oh, this run's so bad. At this point, it's like, what's the point? I missed 3 of my first 4 hypnosises, and then I missed the barrage after I finally got it to sleep. So it's just like, I recognize this song. It's going to start singing in a second, and I told myself for 4 weeks in a row I was going to remove it from the playlist. I'm gonna turn the music up. We're gonna vibe out for a second. Let's start it over. This is how I'm feeling about this. When you got 4 sand attacks on you, and you're just sitting here waiting to die. This is how I feel on the inside. What song? You want me to look over and figure out what song this is? It's from a Super Nintendo game. I think it's Wave Runner. I don't know. Okay. Simple. Man. Okay. There's just really nothing you can do in this fight. Like, do you want to spend an extra hour grind? You're already at 2 hours. Critical hit? No, we're doing it in one take, and then I'm going to play Diablo after this and probably not play Pokemon for another week. Now, this is the song they play when you're playing Exeggcute. And you get sand attack 4 times. Oh, I love it when they wake up immediately. He missed the sand attack. We're still in this. And this isn't even, there's still some bad spots left. Like, that's what's so bad about this. I'm not gonna have enough barrages left. Maybe. Diablo 4 is alright. I'm almost burnt out on it. I'm in World Tier 4, like, grinding out the end game. Oh, I love growls. And there's just not much to do in the end game right now. Take a nap. The crit of destiny? Okay, we did it. It only cost us half our soul. No, I just keep Pokemon on the channel. There's no reason to muddy the waters. I'm not a variety channel. Never will be. That's my own time. That's like me sitting down and enjoying my own time rather than recording it. Okay. Smooth sailing. Jeez, man, $100? You're a madman. You're crazy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. I don't even know what I'm doing. I tried to run away to the Poke Center. I appreciate that. Exeggcute OP. Let's just sit back and enjoy the ride, guys. No sand attack, but this Nidoran has growl. And you know, growl hurts. If you're reliant on physical damage, growl is a death sentence. Like we've seen it on like Lorelei for like really strong Pokemon. But when you only have Barrage, when Barrage is your sole source of income, you're supporting a family, you got 4 kids, and Barrage, you're just a bunch of eggs with Barrage, it's a death sentence. You might as well pack it up. You might as well put the noose around your neck. You might as well jump off the bridge. I only have 2 barrages left. This could be bad. No, it's not. We're gonna make multiple, like, it feels the best to use Bide for those other strategies, but it does make it to where it's next to impossible Don't sand attack me. Jesus. Alright, we're a bite only run now. Jesus. That hurts. Notice how he only... Okay. Oh my god, and I got growled. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna have a reset right here. There's no way. Let's save us the trouble. Oh, God. My internal organs are gonna shut down if I keep missing Barrage. Oh, I gotta miss... hang on, my resets are messed up. We gotta... You know, I knew it was very ambitious for me to go single resets only. I should have known. Like, how naive, how stupid and naive do I have to be like, oh, we could do this whole entire run with less than 10 resets. You love the content? I appreciate it. Hope you're not too late. No, there's a lot of struggling left. Like, Abra was the worst Pokemon to beat the game. Like, Ditto's almost like Weedle status to me. Like, can't beat the game. Like, it's improbable that you would beat it. You'd have to try hundreds and hundreds of resets on certain fights. But anyway, Abra's the worst Pokemon that can actually legitimately beat the game just because of its early game. At least Abra, when it finally gets to Psychic, it's a monster. It has speed, it has special, and it's just good. Go to sleep. If this Zubat wakes up this time, I'm just turning off my computer. But Exeggcute never gets any better. It's just like, it gets a lot better late game, sure, but it still has 40 base speed. It's still in the slow leveling group. Let's pick up Charmander and wish we could use it because it's so much better. I don't know about this fight, guys. I only have 7 barrages left. Oh, Abra's easily possible. It just takes like 8 hours to get past Barrage. I should have saved my barrages. Defense curl. That I love to see defense curls. Like, I love throwing barrage. This is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, my dudes. Why is Barrage so... Like, you know what I mean? Like, who designed it? Give me their name. I did it. Okay, so we gotta make the walk of shame back down to the Poke Center. There's really nothing else you can do. Trying to read the chat while navigating this god-awful abyss, this cesspool of an area. I hate Nugget Bridge. Nugget Bridge is the worst part of Generation 1. Giovanni and Lorelei for Ditto is really bad. Like, I didn't keep resets and stuff back then, but literally I think it took me about 300 or 400 tries to beat Giovanni on that run. Not worth it. Like, it was the only run I've ever... Oh, I love getting growled. It was the only run I've ever done where I was like about halfway through and I was like, this isn't worth it. Like, this isn't fun. No, there's, you know, I don't know. There might not be worse Pokemon than Exeggcute. I'd like to think that there is. I think maybe Coughing could be worse. Abra's like the worst that Pokemon that can do it, but it's so gimmicky. It only has teleport, so it's like, it's kind of expected from it, you know? Oh, even Tangela would do better than this piece of garbage. You know what? I don't know about that, actually. I don't want to think about Tangela. Like, it's already a bad run. It already feels awful. Just go to sleep. Jesus Christ, take a nap. People would kill to be able to just be put to sleep on command. If I miss too many barrages, I can't do this fight either. Did I just... Woo! Buddy, I gotta look at the replay. Hang on. Did I just miss 3 in a row? I don't even know what Route 35 is. I played Pokemon nearly every day and I have no idea. I couldn't tell you what Route 35 is. So this is probably a reset. We'll see why in a minute, because it'll heal from absorb. Even though it's resisted, it doesn't do much at all. You can see that it doesn't, it's gonna heal back what I do. We're gonna have to get on struggle strats for this. This is just a good showcase of how bad Exeggutor is. I really did try to plan out this run the best I could, but it's really bad. It takes so long to deplete Bide's power points that, like, at this point, we're just like, what's the point? Unless I get like a crit. I still got 3 Bides left. Thank God. Let's go for the Hail Mary crit. Nope. I mean, Tangler's gonna be god awful, but I love that it takes 18 turns. Just struggle. Just finish it off. I'm picking up this ether. I had a couple of strategies in mind when I was planning this out after a couple of practices. It looks like everything might be off the table now because it's like, how bad is this Pokemon? I guess I was like, it was bad, but not in my wildest dreams could I picture this. I'm tempted to go struggle on the Dig Grunt, but I know better. Now, this is going to be another bad part. Nugget Bridge is probably the worst. No, the Brock Split. I don't know. It's a toss-up. Like, what is the worst part of this run? Put this to sleep just because of Karate Chop. And now we get to see if the computer's going to take it easy on me. Like, will I miss the hypnosis? No. No, it woke up immediately. But you can see here, you already seen how Bide goes. I got a triple Pidgeylast, there's a double trainer, there's all the SSN stuff. No way I'm going to be able to do it on this many Bides. So I got to go heal. No way to do it. I mean, Egg Bomb's 100 base power. That's like not saying much. It's like, you might as well say you would trade Scratch for Hyper Beam. But we're not going to be using Egg Bomb. Egg Bomb's a trashy move too. I would never use a 75% accurate move unless it was my last resort. I think Double Edge is the play. The only silver lining here is that we outspeed the Pidgeys. If they want to use Sand Attack. If I miss Hypnosis... I didn't miss, but... Okay. No harm, no foul. Don't Sand Attack me! Oh, my eyes. I can't see anything. How am I ever going to hit these barrages? Barrage is 85% accuracy. Take 66% of that. Oh no, take 50% of that. Oh no, even lower. We're getting through this fight. Through sheer determination. 5 Sand Attacks on us. We will persevere. Unfortunately, that puts us in a rough spot. We're gonna have to change up some plans on the fly here. I'll use the ether so that I can get through this next fight. Let's hope you can. I mean, just like other fights, if you get growled on turn 1, it's just like, okay. Sand Attack's just really brutal in Gen 1. It's just like, stop, wait. Why is everything waking up after like 1 turn? Like, the run's bad enough as it is. you have no 100% accurate moves for the longest time. And you have to just sit there and just watch stuff wake up. So we're buying 6 super potions and we're doing like a very weird random 7 repel strat today. Because you have to, because this Pokemon's so piss poor. Okay, we're good. I can just go ahead and teach Charmander this. I'm gonna heal. It's not working. You know, I've never even looked. I need to redo the custom emotes, but I haven't looked on the stream side of things in forever. Streams are fun. They're just a way for me to redo content without making it into a video, I guess. But compared to video, streams are nothing. So I don't ever really focus on it. There's another ether in here. I don't know if I need it. I'm gonna pick up Rest. I should have saved it, but I forgot. Reflect will help for a couple of battles, but I mean, it doesn't solve the core problem. The core problem is that you only have Barrage on a weak Pokemon. So no. Go to sleep, you little baby. I would really like to just make it through the SS Anne without having to go heal. Like, can I do that? That's a good enough spot. I almost forgot the TM for Rest. I hate Rest. I think Rest is not a great move. I don't enjoy it. It's like barely like above that ban list that I put Toxic on. But it does help some runs out. It helps execute in one specific fight. Don't do it, buddy. Just, oh my god. Growlithe is going to be a fun one too. Growlithe will be better than Execute, but still. Go to sleep. Okay, so this thing's faster than me. Okay, that's a reset. Of course it is. I'm just having like the most atrocious luck. It doesn't feel great. I need this rare candy so bad though, like I can't pass it up. I have to fight a fire trainer to get to it. And with 7 barrages, we need to use another ether. I'm gonna heal to all the way to full. Make a save state just for easier resets. Okay, this one should be a slightly easier version of rival number 2. I'm at least faster than the stuff I need to be faster than now. High defense in the Sanctuary makes it kind of like you're just sitting here with bated breath, just like, don't wake up, don't sand attack me. Yeah, there's a healing room. I choose not to use it ever. Since we're already having like not the best run, I'm gonna try a quick strat. We're gonna try a quick surge strat. Oh, you're in for a treat. Well, you've already missed the worst parts of the run, but still. So we're gonna see if we can just kind of cheese through this. I don't know if it's possible. I would love just to get this fight done in like 4 seconds. I might have to use more tact. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a save right here. It seems like a random spot, but I'll save it there. and I'll make a save state in here just because I'm kind of doing a branching path right now. If I make a save state here, we'll reset just the same. Did I heal? Good enough. We're just gonna try to... Okay, that did not work out. I just want to use Bide and just one-shot it. Yeah, there you go. I'll take it. I have not been looking at my notes. I need to do that soon. Oh, I did heal here. Never mind. Bide is not OP. Bide is anything but OP. Bide is OP against trainers that have drool on themselves and have no idea what to do. Even then, it's not OP. Walk of Shame. I'm going to not learn Rest, actually. I was using Rest for the Rapping Junior Trainer right here. But I think we'll just... This is the only fight I found Rest to be useful. Yeah, trainers have no AI, they just use moves. So it's like, wow, so OP, like, you know, you're beating a rudimentary calculator AI, you know? Sleep Powder, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Now, this fight can take a while. Go to sleep. Jesus Christ. I hate... Okay, now I'm poisoned. I'm gonna set up Reflect, just because. This might be a reset. I don't want to use Rest here because I need Bide, and Reflect is... Reflect is required. Sleep Powder, it has 25% more accuracy, or 20% more, or something. It has a good bit more accuracy. Okay, Outpace. That's a 5-hitter. And we're not even going to entertain the idea. We did remove the Poison Tick. I mentioned that at the start of the stream. It's very annoying to watch. Very annoying to see in a video. We removed the poison damage. I have no shame. I'll easily come back here and heal. I mean, it's Exeggcute. Like, we're already not having the best run ever. So, you know, if I'm poisoned and I have to use like 3 or 4 potions, use an antidote, might as well do it that way. How will this trainer go? I don't know. I'll probably just use Barrage over and over. Reflect does not activate the Badger Boost. I probably should have just set up Reflect for this fight, but I don't think it matters. This fight in the grand scheme of things is irrelevant. Okay. Man, this early game, like when I was planning it out, I was like, yeah, there might be like the potential for like 5-6 resets. What am I doing? I'm just using... Let's get it together. Get your head in the game, Barrage. Barrage. Okay, you might have noticed that one fight took half our damage. Half our PP. We got a heal here, and this is gonna be... This is gonna be a segment. Oh, we can see inside of Rock Tunnel, guys. I made some changes. Because what's the point of going into Rock Tunnel dark for the 1200th time? Okay, if you get growled on turn 1 by the Cubone, it's over. It's over. When you get growled, when your only source of damage is Barrage, Forget about it. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna use every single barrage that we have on this guy, I guess. I don't care. Ground me 10 more times, buddy. I don't care. And we're just gonna use Bide almost out of necessity. Bide is disabled. What a little motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. What a piece of shit. Okay, we're down to 1 barrage from God. Oh man, this is it's a weird run. You know, that's all you can say. So I gotta make it through this fight. Hopefully I can just use Bide. I mean, that's what I was doing in practice, because like using barrage on the slowpokes are really tanky. Just headbutt me 3 times. Look, it disabled Bide, and when Bide's disabled, it just keeps saying Bide is disabled. Don't kill me, buddy. Oh my god. When Bide is disabled, it's like bugged out. So like that happens. We lost 2 times to the Pokemaniac. You gotta be kidding me right now. I don't care. Like I said, I'm only doing 1 run of this because I like to, you know, have fun. And an Exeggcute run. An Exeggcute run already isn't the best. But when it's not going your way, oh my god, why couldn't we just hit 1 more time on the Bide? We did it. Okay, so we have no choice but to dig out. We have no barrages left. So this run is specifically painful, and I'm going to be cutting these trees right here just to save even more ticks on our repel. I think I have some left. I should be on the bike, but perfect movement right here is pretty important. This is why we bought so many repels. Okay. And this isn't even like the worst part. No, no. You have to be a specifically shitty, awful, god-awful, F-tier, no one should ever play this run ever type Pokemon to have trouble on the Pokemaniac. That much trouble anyway. Like, don't you ever in your entire life compare that trainer to Hiker Anthony. So I'm gonna dig out again. You got to, guys. Like, Barrage PP's this dire. I could probably use like an elixir or something like that, but who has that much time to really plan out an Exeggcute run down to that specific of a detail? I don't. Now I can get back on the bike. I'm just following the same path I've been doing from... This is like one of my first times ever seeing the inside of Rock Tunnel. Ever. Even when I was a kid, I didn't use it. I'll reset here if I got to, obviously. But I'm gonna make a save state so I don't lose my repel. Such a beast. The biggest beast of all. When I think of the elite runs, when I think of like the top tier runs of Generation 1, I always think Exeggcute. Right up there. Best run I've ever seen. So we're just going to tank all these self-destructs to the dome. It's really not even that bad of a fight. That's what's funny about it. I'm going to use the rest of my potions. This is why we went back, because honestly, the last at the end of here is quite the problem if you don't have a full complement. I accidentally moved up too far. Monkey Nudist, welcome. If Meowth uses a turn 1 growl, it's over. Pack it up. I had so much trouble on this fight. Maybe it blinded me. Like I was planning stuff around this fight because it was so bad for me. Like you're tired, you're fatigued, your barrage is running a little bit low, and you come across this fight and you wouldn't think much of it. But it turns out that it's an awful, god-awful fight. But anyway, yeah, we did what we did to make that better, but unfortunately we just had bad luck everywhere else. We're not done yet. We need to heal one more time because let's make sure we have all our barrages. We're getting close. Finally. I'd say about 3 hours and 15 minutes we'll have Psychic. I don't even know if the Growlithe has Ember right here. Probably does. I think it does. I could probably look. I could look easily, but I'm not going to. You gotta go. See ya, D's. You're very generous and I appreciate you. No, we're not gonna learn Leech Seed. Just go to sleep. We're literally my last obstacle. Okay, 14 resets. Let's see if we can go resetless the rest of this run. Why am I not on my bike? Perfect. Toxic is a banned move in my teams. It's slow, it's boring, stall tactics. Not a move you'll see in my solo runs. Okay, we're immediately going to buy. I think you already know why. No reason to elaborate on that one. I'm gonna sell the max potion. I'm gonna sell rest. I'm not gonna use it. And just in general, I'm just gonna buy everything to sell. I need a Pokedoll. Get a Sody Pop. You need a Sody Pop for this run. One of the key things, actually, I had to route in a Sody Pop. Very critical in some of the toughest moments. Don't forget your second freshwater. I almost did. For 1 second, I almost walked out without buying it, and I would have been very upset. I would have just added it in. There's no way I would have returned back here. Okay, and we can only afford just a little bit right now, so we're just... Oh my god, am I really 40 gold short? Unbelievable. We get the runs done quick. This is one of the slowest ones there is, and we're still about to crush it after this point. Alright, pick up Fly. This song's making me sad. Get out of here. Mr. Psychic. Mr. Psychic, I need you so bad. I kind of liked it. I didn't, and I'm the one and majority only vote that matters. Take some damage here, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna be picking up Double Edge. I think Double Edge is a better move than Egg Bomb. I'm I'm a big advocate of double edge. I think it helps out a lot of runs, especially runs that can't learn body slam. I think picking this move up and using it over, okay, let me just put it this way. You take 25% recoil damage from double edge, but if you're trying to use a move like egg bomb, you're pretty much saying I'd rather have a move that's 25% less accurate rather than take a little bit of damage, rather than take a few moments to plan the run out a little better. You know, that's what I think. We still got a lot of training. Unfortunately, slow speed, slow leveling group, no setup moves or anything like that. It means that we're not just on the minimum battle path. Like, there's going to be quite a bit of grinding. This isn't. I'll look just for you. This is Star Fox, Super Nintendo Star Fox. Or that might, if you're talking about an older song, it very well could have been. Come on, I'll use a Barrage here. Last time we'll ever use Barrage in this playthrough. Don't know why I'm going into my inventory. I'll give Giovanni the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the Persian. I was toying around with putting the Persian to sleep. I don't think I'm going to do it. No, Psychic does not save Exeggcute. Execcute's, the damage is already done. Like, it cannot be saved. Even if it finished the game right now, it would still be like a C tier Pokemon if it finished now. Let me see what we're doing. I haven't looked at my notes once. This is the first time I'm looking at my notes. I probably missed something. I hope not. Practice has heard the game enough to know, though. I was supposed to pick up a max ether earlier when I've left Rock Tunnel, and I forgot it. That's one of the things I noticed right now. I think we'll be fine. Rocket Hideout, everything looks good. Now we're on to Erica's Gym. I think I was supposed to get that. I don't get it very often. You don't really need ethers. Elixirs for the Pokemon League for sure. But that's like some runs you can really get it down to an exact science of what you exactly need. I'm gonna fight this beauty right here just for money. We're on the full sweep here. We need, although Psychic makes us a lot better, it doesn't make us good enough. I mean, you can slap Psychic on the biggest piece of trash Pokemon and it's not going to help it a whole lot. Definitely helps a good bit, but we still need some help. We need some milk. I mean, you got to. There's no other alternatives. You can't even learn Mega Drain. I can use an elixir here. I got to, unless I want to go back and heal. I thought Goosebumps was a show. Well, yeah, I'm resetting here because I accidentally was looking at chat. I mean, yeah, there are books converted into a show. Yeah, R.L. Stein, but I never knew it to be a movie. Hang on, I gotta let my dog out. Not outside, just outside of this room. Okay. How do you say that name? Katoda? Katoda? I appreciate the donation, but you're saying Scott? I don't know. I have a Yorkie. I do appreciate the support. I appreciate the $10. I'm not looking at the playlist. Like I have a. It's a video called. I can just tell you real quick. Sorry, taking a break right now. It's called 3 Hours of Relaxing Super Nintendo Music Part 1. I just have it in a playlist. It's SNES Drunk is what it's called. So you can go through that playlist, but I'm not looking at it. Like I'm not actively looking at the playlist as it plays is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure about, I take the $10, but not sure about the Scott part. I was supposed to set up reflect here. I don't know if it saved me or not. If it doesn't, I'm not going to count this reset, and I'm going to tell you why. I was a little bit distracted. This is the correct way to play this fight. This is a fight that shouldn't have a reset on it because of that. It's very simple. You just set up the reflect on the Tangela. Satoda. Okay, got you. What's happening here? Why am I missing so many? Okay, you can see how much it cuts down this acid damage here. I don't think it's enough though. Yeah, that counts. I'll count that as a reset. I should probably be a little bit more careful on Erica. Granted, the finer details of this run, like I've done one full run, changed some stuff, then played parts of it. So there are some little details like this that kind of slip through the cracks. It'd be nice if Exeggcute got anything. I'm not gonna... It's weird to me. I don't know if, did that crit or something? Okay, no. I know what it is. It got the defense drop on acid, and it made it do a lot more damage. That's what it is. A little bit unlucky, but at this point, you know, what can you do? Yeah. I don't need to look at my notes for this part. I know that I am now full on inventory. I don't have this part planned out very well. I'm just going to deposit 5 items, and that should be good enough. It was in practice anyway. Like I said, this Exeggcute run is something I've been messing with for about a month now. The note-taking process, you play a run, write down some notes. Play through the run again with those notes in mind, then keep refining and replacing. Okay, we held off on Pokemon Tower because the extra levels you get from Erica help out a little bit. You could just go straight Psychic like we did there, and now we outspeed all the Ghastlies. I'm very transparent. I mean, in my videos, I have like a link to every piece of software that I use for my videos. It's not like a main video or anything because, I mean, it would not perform very well as an on standalone video, but I do have the links to everything. Yeah, it's just like a little video that just goes through, like, you know, software I use, rules of the run, philosophy, why a rule is the way it is, like what I've been trying to. And all the runs, it varies so wildly differently. Like, I mean, overall, if you look at when it comes down to it, I haven't played all 150 Pokemon right now. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Brock that's going to be the hardest gym leader. Yeah, Brock's got to be the hardest by far. There's so many Pokemon that are just so hard-walled. He's so overtuned and out of place for the first gym leader that, like a run like this, for example, that's going to end up, like, you're going to see at the end of the game where it's like, oh, it was pretty good after it got Psychic, like, you know? But that 1 hour and 30-minute Brock split was so brutal. I'll look at my notes in a second, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing right now. A lot of these run, like the Exeggcute video is really old. So is the Zubat run. I'll probably save Zubat for October for the spooky season, because it's scarily bad. I think Zubat might be worse than this. Zubat just has no redemption. Like, at least in this run, you can get to Psychic and actually be pretty good. No, you're fine, Satoda. I was just confused. There was a bunch of different stuff in there, but I do appreciate it. Okay. At least I've been playing on ×4 speed for like the last week. And I know my going back down to ×3 speeds, like taking off the ankle weights. Okay, I should have, looks like I don't have just enough. I'm hanging on to, I got something extra in my bags and I don't know what it is. Oh, Pipia. I just picked it up, forgot about it. All good. I love this song a lot. These old Final Fantasy vibes. Pausing it because I need to look at my notes. Now we're getting into like the fine details. Like now we're actually pretty competent. Now we just got to navigate this mid game to be set up. And there's going to be a good bit of grinding. Slow leveling group, and the fact that Koga is not just an easy pushover in yellow means that we do have to grind just a little bit. Okay, I see what we're doing. So let's just get that done, and hopefully... Did I just go to Pallet Town? Run's over. Okay, we're going straight to the fighting dojo. Oh, we can get... Barrage is never going to be used again. I just don't... Exeggcute just doesn't learn anything right now. But soon, yeah, we'll get rid of it. This should be some of the easiest experiences of Eggolus's life. I think the nickname's amazing. I think it's a top tier nickname. Eggolus, like Legolas, you know? I hate that the Primeape just survived. No Egg Bomb. I think Egg Bomb's a garbage move. We used it in the first run we did a couple years ago, but there was a Double Edge is a better option. I firmly believe that. Like you spent half of this game relying on subpar accuracy moves and struggling for it. Why would you willingly pick another 75% accurate move to take you through the end game and key parts? All I'm saying, it didn't feel good. Legolas is from Lord of the Rings. But I don't think it's possible for somebody not to know what that is, so it has to be a troll question, in my opinion. I might be able to afford more than I think I can. No, I can't. I think we can just afford 5 calciums. Yeah. Okay, so get some calcium. Second buy. Just because we had to rush it a lot earlier than I would like. So we're coming back here to pick up our vitamins again. Why not teach Double Edge now? I guess I could, but I'm not going to. I haven't had to use it yet. I will soon. There's literally no difference in, like, it wouldn't save you any time learning it right now. Okay, now it's time for Silphco, and there's a big grind coming up for that. I probably should just fly there. But I think it'd be the same. I'll learn it when I go into my inventory to learn some vitamins soon. Okay, this will be our last huge grind point. We're gonna grind out most of Silphco. We need to get to a certain... It's all building up to one fight, really. And we need to be at a certain breakpoint on speed and everything like that when we make it to it. So this is gonna be the start of that grind, and this is gonna be the longest part of the game. Hopefully we don't get glared. Okay, whatever. We got poison. It is what it is. I'll just go ahead and fight this guy. We'll see how all this goes. Now we can learn Double Edge because I'm going to be in my inventory a lot anyway. So let the grinding commence. We got a few floors to go, or more than a few. I probably have to do a different strategy. I had a couple of strategies in mind just depending on how much PP I have left. I don't want to use too many elixirs or anything here. So I want to play it safe. I don't have many super potions either, so, you know, luckily this is about the only part where psychic Pokemon are here. It's just, I think the recoil damage is pretty tiny. And it's not like you're using this move a lot. You're like, realistically, you only need it against things that resist psychic. You know? Like, so if you're going against other psychic types, use Double Edge. And there's not that many parts of the game. So like, you really want those Pokemon to be like efficient, accurate. Like, I don't see how using Egg Bomb just seems like a mistake. And I made that mistake earlier. I am going to not do that. I'm going to start making my way towards the healing room because I'm already kind of running low on PowerPoint. Might as well go ahead and get access to that. Yeah, but you really do need it in a few spots. So like you're going to get, like, let's say the champion's Alakazam and he has Kinesis. Why risk it with 75? Like, you know how, you guys know, you know how accuracy is in Gen 1. You know how trolly it is. Like, why risk it? That's my thing. I like Double Edge. I think Double Edge is a good move. It has its drawback. It is indeed a double-edged sword, just like the name implies. But I think there's a lot of runs that it actually saves. Ninetales is probably the best example. Ninetales had a really good run. Both of these guys put me to sleep. Are we in real? Is this real life? It's 25%. It adds up if you're using it every single turn. But if you have a very specific situation that you need it for, like, it's not that bad. Like, if you're thinking about it like, oh man, if I was using recoil on every single Pokemon, it wouldn't be good. But that's like a bad way to think about it. Yeah, you're trading 25% recoil damage for 25% accuracy. That's the trade-off between the two moves. You have to use it. Like, if you had to use it a lot, like if you were like a Swords Dance user and you were forced to use Double Edge, yeah, it would really, really start to add up. But like, that's not the case here. Like, it's a niche move designed for one specific purpose to beat other Psychic types. That's all we need it for. And it's just a superior play. 8th floor. I'd like to make it to the 6th floor. I might use an elixir here, actually. I should probably weave in a couple of double edges here, to be honest with you. Like, I'll do a double edge right here. I probably should have not. Okay, never mind. No harm, no foul. Calcium down here. Definitely want to get that. Yeah, this is where, outside of the Brock split, which is bad, this is where we're going to waste most of our time. Okay, I need to heal, and rather than like go through all the hoops and bells and whistles, I think it's easier just to go like this. Yeah, Pokemon Yellow has just good sprouts all around. It's a weird... Exegcute's a real Pokemon, or a weird Pokemon, because it's not really like... Only like the English translation makes it eggs. It's supposed to be more like coconuts, and like it's supposed to be like an unripened version of like an Exeggutor head that fell off. Very weird Pokemon overall. Hard to understand because it's like, oh, that wasn't supposed to be eggs? Cool. Yeah, it's like seeds for like the head. I don't know. You can read I read the Pokédex entries just to see. And it's weird. Looking into the lore of Exeggcute rather than working on the run. And what's crazy about this run is that, like, I think any other day of the week I turn it on, I think we could have made it through that early game with like 5 resets or something like that, you know? I think we can go ahead and do... I'm going to skip... I need to do the 4th floor. I'm going to skip it for now. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this floor so that I can go back and heal one more time. As the Daft Punk song says. We're getting close. You would think Solar Beam would be more useful than it actually is. We really don't use it that much. It depends on the situation, I guess. It depends on the speed you're playing at and the situation. I probably should just use the elevator there. Okay, we got 2 floors left. Yeah, Mew references Africa, doesn't it? Or the not Mew itself, but the entries down in the mansion. One more floor left. Yeah, I mean, y'all knew what I meant too, but you know. I'll immediately forget that it was Guinea in 5 minutes. I don't think those entries are canon though. Okay, 3rd floor, 4th floor. There is a region based in China. What do you think the Kanto region of Pokemon is based off the Kanto region of China? Oh, I'm out of psychics. Maybe this will be okay. Literally the last battle. Japan, China, what's the difference? We'll just say Asia. I'm gonna just whatever. You can poison sting me all day. But this has ice moves. This should have good AI. I don't think it'll use anything bad. This is where double edge comes in handy. And then this doesn't have a strong fire move, but we still want... Okay. We missed the hypnosis, and that's what happens on that fight. Yeah, it really wasn't until recently that Pokemon started doing other, like, countries. It's a bad day when you're playing Exeggcute. Let me correct you on that. Okay, haha, I hurt myself in confusion. Haha, I did it twice. That's funny. Let's move on with our life. I didn't mean to use hypnosis. But I hit it, so that means I'll miss it now? No. Okay. Not a done deal. It crit with the Ember. Just fuck it. I'm done with this Pokemon. I'm taking off 10 points off its score just because of how stupid it is. Okay, we missed one hypnosis. We can miss one. Psychic was disabled. I repeat. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on right now. Like. And Flareon has 130 base attack. After the physical special split, it's pretty cool Pokemon. But in this situation, it's just about what Exeggcute isn't good at that's causing it to be a problem. This is Rival 5, actually. Alright, we're at full health. I'd love to see how the computer sticks it in me this time. God, this run's such on rails. Like, I think if you see, the only way to truly experience an Exeggcute run is to see it live, because I don't trust. I've done a video already on Exeggcute a long time ago. I don't trust videos on Exeggcute. I think consistent wins are doctored. I don't think they're legit. Because you've seen how much variables there are in the early game, how easy it is to spiral out of control. Like, you get growled once, all of a sudden you don't do anything. You know what I mean? I think the only way to experience Exeggcute is in a live setting. And we're all here together to fully experience it. and never have to do it again. Maybe never see another Exeggcute video ever. Okay. This part shouldn't be too bad. Unfortunately, like, there's little bitty things in the run, like this juggler right here, where it's like, man, if I was like 1 or 2 levels higher, I'd be able to one-shot these drowsies. But I cannot plan out the run to one-shot these drowsies. Why am I one-shotting them every time right now? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna use a second super potion right there. I don't know if I'll need potions from this point on. I'm getting a little bit low. I tried to add in as many as I could. It is Donkey Kong. Okay, we picked up the hyper potion and Sylph. And let's see, this one only comes down to one thing. I don't think I'm even going to try to use Hypnosis here. We're just going to go straight Psychic. I outspeed all the Venonats. Level 45 puts them into a guaranteed one-shot range, so these are nothing. These don't matter, they're insignificant. It's all about Leech Life. And we got it. Okay, so now there's a little tiny bit more preparation. Just a little bit more prep. Yeah, everything's working towards Blaine. Not as bad as you would think, though. I actually one-shot him on my last practice run, but, I mean, this run has been going bad. I want to get, like, 10 steps down here before I use a repel because I have to fight some extra trainers and I don't want to run out. So I took that encounter on the dome just so I didn't have to get it down here. Yeah, Blaine wasn't too bad in practice, but everything else in the run's been going bad, so why wouldn't it? I think I need to use Double Edge here. God, they hit hard. I'm gonna just try to make it through. This is a trainer we never fight, Ninetales trainer. I haven't saved in a while, so maybe this won't be too god-awful. You know, let's pour it out. Let's drink that last potion. I should have enough psychics just to go straight psychic the rest of the way out. We're gonna pick up our extra battles here. Last little grinding bit for the game. The time, you know, we'll see. We'll see when it makes it to the end. See it. Just a few more battles. All we gotta do is just make it through. We're out of potions. Things are looking kind of grim. All right, one last battle in here. Got sleep powder online. This is risky, but we pulled it off. I don't buy extra potions. We all planned out. I know what every mart buys and sells. I'm just saying that, like, this run is tightly wound like every other run. Pretty precisely planned out. Bad place to heal. I should have healed in Saffron, but I was already here, so Let's do that. Now, I'm not interested in fighting Blaine just yet. I'm gonna answer all these questions wrong on purpose. We got some battles to do. I need to be smart. I need to use double edge a couple of times. Oh my god. My first use of sleep powder was 75% accuracy, misses. There's a Rapidash and 2 Ninetales in this gym. Those are like the high points. I don't have any way to heal myself, so I just want to be able to make it through here. If you're wondering why am I using Solar Beam on this thing, I just don't think I'd have enough Psychics to make it through the entire gym. So, and I don't want to take any more damage. Okay. That kind of forces my hand. It's unfortunate, but the run hasn't been great so far, so I'll dig out and I'll heal real quick. Taking crits, missing sleep, taking crits, like it's just what it is. It's par for the course for Exeggcute. You have like a -10 on your luck skill. It'd be okay. I don't know where you'd fit that move in. Get rid of Solar Beam, maybe. You get rid of Double Edge, you have no Psychic coverage. It'd make the move pool too convoluted, I think. Softball is a weird move, anyway. Okay, if the Rapidash doesn't hit Fire Spin, I think we'll be doing okay. Very weird to answer these questions wrong on purpose, because you gotta answer in yellow version for some reason. Not even in the remakes, not in Fire Red, Leaf Green, not in Let's Go, not in any other game for Generation 1. Do you have to talk to answer the questions first? I mean, we've done an egg moved Exeggutor run that has the good moves on it. And we're done here. We'll fight Blaine later. I need these extra levels here. I need to be level 50 going into the Alakazam. This fight's not great, but it really just comes down to turn 1. We're actually going to find an extra trainer here. This Slowbro man here. We got Slowbro man, one-shot him. That'll give us just enough experience to do exactly what we want. Turn 1. The whole battle's decided on turn 1. We got hit with Flash. We'll play it out. Answer me that. Why did it do so much damage? It's not even fair. Turn 1 Flash, probably another loss. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. In a million years, you will never outspeed the Abra. And now we're like, it's just compounding on itself. We don't have enough. Let's just reset. Let's save yourself the fucking time. Doesn't matter if you're frail, if you got sand attacks all over you. Accuracy drops. Okay. We hit. We just gotta hit twice. We did it. Not too bad. All things considering. I should have healed up in Vermilion, but it is what it is. So we just hit level 50. I'm gonna use every single one of my rare candies. Hit level 60. It'll do a couple of things. Obviously the extra levels is gonna help for Blaine. But we'll actually outspeed the Ninetales at level 60. Which is a pretty good thing to have. We won't outspeed anything else. It's gonna be kind of like Sabrina, kind of down to like whatever happens at the start. Okay. I don't know what to do against the Rapidash. Like, if it just goes straight Fire Spin, I just lose. That's Blaine, everybody. He's over with. 20 resets is actually really bad. Like, it could easily be half this much. I don't know. This run's just awful. Like, I played this run a few times already. I played it in the old video, and then I've been playing it the last couple of weeks to kind of see what I could do with it. I don't know. Unless you elongated your game time by a lot, I don't see a way to make it more consistent. But it looks like we're on pace for a not good time, but I was thinking like 5.5 hours would be pretty good for this run. But we're done grinding, so we only have, like, realistically, we only have 7 battles left. I hope it's not a turn 1 dig or something like that. Just use a turn 1 guard spec. That'll work. There's a guard spec. That's a guard spec by Silphco. That's a critical hit. I got the critical hit because he used a guard spec. Now we're sweeping. And just since I'm full health, I'm going to use... We don't get to use Solar Beam that much in this run, so I'm going to use Solar Beam against the Groudon. Look at that 720 effective power, guys. Michael, you could say that about every run, though, couldn't you? You could say, good thing you don't have to, and then look at the Pokemon's worst matchup. Face that run. Face that Pokemon. Okay, let's get it. Oh, I forgot something, guys. I remembered it just now. Poison Sting me all you want. I don't care. I did forget something. I'll come back to it in a minute. Whatever. Just hit me with your little dumb ice move. Playing a dangerous game here. Sleep powder. Oh no. How? I've been playing Monopoly a good bit, and like sometimes the computer would just like so obviously cheat. Like you'll get like the mathematically worst series of events that can happen, and that kind of felt like it. I don't even care at this point. Like I said, I could have 13 million resets. It's not going to change my opinion on this run. I'm not going to redo it. Yep, Flareon has Smog and not good AI for some reason. I don't know why. It's a weird change. Like the rival fights, specifically. Oh my god. Okay, who cares? I'm not even paying attention anymore. My favorite run? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. It's not something I can just on the spot answer. Flareon beating a grass type? Oh my god, dude. It's crazy. Flareon beating a grass type that's already over 5 hours of in-game time? Inconceivable. That's so crazy. Like, dude, it's so crazy. I'm gonna put this thing to sleep because I'm getting kind of like on the verge here. All you gotta do is just go to sleep. All you gotta do is just go to sleep, buddy. It's as simple as that. It's supposed to be an Earthbound song playing, but there's not. Thanks. It is a pretty good nickname, I thought. We forgot Mimic. I'm gonna get it when we make it to the Pokemon League. I think we should crush a 5.5 hour time. That was my goal. Like, times 4 speed, I got a couple of around 6 hour runs, and I was like, well, I could probably do 5.5 with times 3 speed. And I don't know. Maybe things go pretty smooth. I'm picking up this rare candy in here because I see absolutely no reason to not pick it up as much as we've struggled in this run. But I mean, let's be real. Our real struggles is like, I don't know. It's like, what can you say about Exeggcute? Its early game is among the worst. It's so laughably bad. It hurts. Slow leveling group, awful learn set is so bad. And then when you actually get a good move, you still have to rely on like subpar accuracy moves. And that's why, like, me specifically, I guess going back to my first video where I relied on Egg Bomb, why put the game into the hands of a 75% accurate move? Like, you're treating the recoil damage like it has cooties and you can't do it. Like, ooh, no, 25. I'd rather miss 1 out of 4 times. But it's just so bad. There's not much more to say about this run. Any run that has to rely on like sleep powder in certain spots, it's in the slow leveling group, it's got slow speed, it's learn sets, mint limited, it's a stupid design, little dumb shit Pokemon. It's gonna struggle. I thought I used a repel, did I not? And we've seen lots of struggling today here, boys. Don't forget that. Hopefully the struggle's over with. Hopefully we just really, really, really cleanly go through the Elite Four. Oh, I gotta fly. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I forgot Mimic earlier. Or did I forget Mimic? I can't even remember anymore. Like, my minds went blank. Everything's so scrambled. No, I knew I didn't get it. I'll go ahead and learn this too. Double Edge, we just talked about it a lot. Over with, done, get out of my face. Oh, the Elite Four is pretty clean, like, all things to the side. Like, Exeggcute has a pretty decent end game. You know what the problem is. Like, I don't need to tell you guys. It's like 1.5 hours on Brock, 3 hours to make it through Nugget Bridge. Like, that's the problem. One last save. Now let's sweep. Ice moves are here. I kind of just don't care. Like, I kind of just want to go for it. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna just reset. I missed sleep twice and it got 2 Aurora beams off. Like, fuck it at that point. It's going awful. It's a stupid Pokemon. I mean, 23 resets over 5 hours. Enough said. Bruno, what is there to say? I'm not even gonna save it. Let's just get this over with. A lot better. This is, well, the champion fight's not the best fight. It's not like a guaranteed fight, but we're gonna run into some. There's some difficulties here. It could, I mean, we're double substituting each other, you know. We can sweep, one-shot everything guaranteed outside the Gengars. No, we got really unlucky. The resets aren't that great. I don't know. It just is what it is. Like when you're relying on non-accurate moves, it's awful. Aerodactyl's a bit of a problem. Like a critical hit fly or something like that could be annoying. But outside of that, it's been pretty consistent. But a lot of stuff I've said was consistent in practice have been everything but when we actually get down to it. Okay, we missed 2 sleep powders. That's cool. Why don't we stop doing that immediately? I'm gonna just let this thing do whatever it wants to me. That's probably a mistake. I love that it woke up immediately. That's my favorite thing. Like when you put something to sleep and it immediately wakes up, it's just like, cool. Very low chance for it to survive that. I'm gonna use sleep powder here because I'm not confident in this one-shot range and we didn't get it. We outspeed the Dragonite, guaranteed, double weak to ice, so, you know. And Mimic's a big reason why yellow version's better for Exeggcute too. Like, I mean, we're just like dominating. Like earlier in the chat when it was like, why not go to red version because of the easier late game? It doesn't really get much easier than this. And you could say, well, what about the blame fight? We one-shot it, so it doesn't matter. We'd have the same difficulties. So I'm gonna sleep powder this because of that. I don't want to get poisoned. I'm actually just gonna reset. It's over. You might not think it's over. Maybe, hey Matt, you could have played that out. No, we're not. It will slowly chip us down as we try to set up. I played this fight too many times to waste our time. We're gonna take Earthquake. Another top tier reason why Mimic's so much better in Pokemon Yellow. I'm gonna go straight Earthquake against this. Maybe he won't get a special drop. If he gets a special drop, I'm gonna scream. We out damage his recover, so even if it just spams recover over and over. No, it kind of just barely rumbled the earth. It's really not that impressive. It can't one-shot anything. It's just a better option than what we got. This is the worst fight. Exeggutor mirror match, because we don't have anything good against it. All you can do is hope for a special drop, which we haven't got any. There we go. There's a special drop. That should put this last one into a guaranteed death. Magneton, good AI, will not use its electric move, so just take it out. I probably should have used Earthquake, but it would have taken 2, so we only wasted 1 turn. I'm just gonna dare it to ice. You know, Ice Beam crit me. I don't care. We're frozen. The AI is so funny in this game. Like how? Oh my God, you're so skilled. You froze me. You got a 10% proc rate on the Ice Beam, bro. How did you get so skilled at the game? It woke up. If it poisoned, if it gets the... Okay, I'll reset. If you get poisoned, it's over with. Thanks, I appreciate that. I mean, it's just annoying. Like, just the games can be... This run's not great. It's not great to play, so you gotta make a little bit light of it. Ooh, the Kinesis. I love having my accuracy drop. We'll play it out. It's not as much of a death sentence as poison is. If you're wondering right now, if you're like, why would you ever reset on the poison? It's because this, like, parts like this that take forever, it's gonna start stacking up and stacking up and stacking up, and it's gonna be bad. Hasn't really cost us yet. We actually got 2 special drops. It really hasn't been that bad so far. It actually gave us a little badge boost. Okay. You can freeze me if you want. You're so good. Just freeze me, crit me. I don't care. It all comes down to this, brothers. Man, the Kinesis, I'm really just going through it. That's it. Peep these crowns. You like these crowns? Had to edit on 6 of them. Let me pause this so the crowns stay up. Man. I would like to... We're not going to see this for a while. I think the Oddish video that's going to come out in August will be the first video that we'll see that's going to have like the 0 to 100 rankings. But just for my sake, I would like to see what 0 out of 100 rating Exeggcute would get if I plugged it into that formula. So I am actually going to let me see if I can find my formula. I gotta sign in, hang on. Oh, ho, ho, ho. We'll get there eventually. What do we have here? 26 resets. So it's 5:25:55. So with a time of 5 hours, 25 minutes, and 55 seconds with 26 resets, is that right? 26 resets. We plug in these numbers and do some wizardry here. How bad is this rating gonna be? You know, maybe not quite as bad as I thought. On a scale of 0 to 100, Exeggcute gets a 30.84. So not great, but you know, I was predicting like a 15. 30.84. Unfortunately, I think it's the lowest rated Pokemon I've ever done. I'll check just for you guys before I sign off here. I'm pretty sure it's worse than Cubone. What's Cubone's dex number? Yeah, Cubone is rated at a 32.79. Worse than Cubone. That's saying something. Like when you're looking around and you're saying something, that's saying something. So Exeggcute gets his rightful little place down with the Cubones and the Zubats of the world. Very bad Pokemon. Sure, we could do this run again and it would be like, we could have a time of 5:20 with 13 resets, but is that really going to make a difference? It's not. I would rather go play, I want to play some Tears of the Kingdom. I want to go play some Diablo 4. Oh, it was a great run, Curtis. Such a good run. I love it. But anyway, not good. I do appreciate it. Especially, I don't think Deez is in the chat anymore, but Deez went all out. Saitoda, donation. Called me the wrong name, but hey, I know what you meant. All good. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to run a few ads, like always. You can stick around if you want. Probably stream next week. This one was really like a struggle to get together, but I want to do Machop as like a parallel to Mankey next week, but I don't know. Yeah, we're going to take a break. We're going to play some actual good games. Not that Pokemon's a bad game. Exeggcute Solo Run is a bad game. Alright, I'm going to play a couple of ads. I appreciate you, everybody showing up. We will see you Sunday for an Alolan Exeggutor run. It's looking like the Parasect race was just like magically delayed again, but there's literally zero communication anymore. So I'm just going to assume it's never coming out and we'll just be surprised when it does. But I'm going to play a couple of ads. I appreciate you guys. Bye.